Hey, welcome to Mental Block Z. What did it say? No, Zed, you know as in Zed's dead, baby. Yeah, this is 𝙈𝙤𝙣𝙖𝙡. I'm going to keep changing how my name is pronounced every single time, so you'll never know. You'll never know. Ha 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 ha. Today we have much to do. Much. I can't see anything. Ah, here we go. Okay, it's 14. It is indeed 14. Let's sleep. For no reason. Got some things to do. First, I'll show how we're doing here. That's doing well. That's doing well. Got a little tile stuff going, but I haven't done anything with it yet. Made some food. Done some digging. Got some extra stuff. Oh, yes. Yes, what's that, you ask? That's all finished. Down here, I'm setting some rooms up. We'll get to that. I want to show you this incredible thing that I've been doing at... Oh, that's tall. I want to show you this incredible thing I've been doing at my base. Not at my base. At the town of Flatberg. Now, the vines are interesting because they've been going up. The vines have not been going sideways, but they've been going up. That's weird. Alright, let's go. We are still a very long way. Spider? In this weather? We're still a very long way from being able to do things. Gotta do a lot of... What? What? This vehicle is impounded due to unpaid interest on a vehicle loan. What? Oh. Well, they didn't say anything. It was a... There was no vehicle loan. I didn't take out a vehicle loan. Maybe I did. I thought I didn't. Well, I don't know what to say there. But I did pay off the regular payment. I want to see the contract that says there was a vehicle loan with interest. I mean, I don't borrow money. I don't borrow money. There was an easy payment plan, and I paid it off in time. It was within 1 month. There was no compounded interest. Well, you know, I'm gonna have to take this up with my lawyer. Work out the deal with my lawyer. Now I started digging this way. I'll have to just get there. I'll just have to get there on foot. Let's turn this off for a minute. Although that's probably gonna spell doom for me. I like these trees. These are nice trees. That does kind of happen though. But I do plan on chopping down. Didn't know we had some over there. Well, I do plan on chopping down more trees in this area and messing with those pumpkins and stuff like that. It's just one of those. Oh, there's some sand. I gotta cut some sand. Oh, look at that nice more pattern on that wall. All right, enough of this. Enough of this tomfoolery. We've got to get to the town. Really? How am I supposed to go into town to go consult with my lawyer when although there's nobody in there? Obviously, they don't want me getting through. Actually, I could just jump over it. Yeah, if I could just jump over it, are you really blocking me? Oh, well, you know what? They're going to have to take care of it. I'm not going to be able to go there. I mean, I need to deal with the adjudication of this matter, and I need it to be done pro bono, and they're not interested. If they're not interested in taking my case pro bono, I'm not fighting City Hall. I may be the city planner, but if they don't want me there, I'm not going there. I guess you're not going to get to see on the video what I've been doing with this really exciting thing set up and everything. And I wanted to show you what Taco Redneck has been doing, but oh well, I guess I can't do it. Can't do it. Nope. I'm going to have to just work on this base. Lots more digging out to do. Well, it's not my problem. You know, they paid me, and they paid me with some perks, and I utilized those perks, and they don't care. I'm not going to go to the base. I was going to stop the episode here, but as it happens, we've got somewhere else we could go. As you can see, that goes to a place we haven't set up yet. I don't know why I haven't dug all the way through, but there's this. And that's what this is. I got enough obsidian for the return journey. And I'm going to decide, let's see, 474, 510. That's what we gotta do, 474 and 510. Here we go. And as I can see, this has already been built. This has already been put up. This is at 0, 0. Actually, this is 0, 0. What is that? That's off slightly, isn't it? Oh, Indatorius is back. Yes, my friends, Indatorius is a little cloud block. Ooh. No, he's not a cloud block. This is a cloud block, and there is Mr. Welcome Back, or Warner Brothers. Indatorius has a nice video channel. You should check it out. He's got a lot of Lord of the Rings content, which I used to do a lot of. And what's this? This is interesting, whatever it is. And that's blocked off, but there's nothing beyond it. And bye-bye, Indatorius. And there's some of that. What's over there? Well, I gotta go to a special location. I put this up, I think. Ooh. Somebody pillared up and or died on death chest, or I don't know what happened there. Don't fall down. Okay, you know what? I lack my digging implement, except for the diamond pickaxe, to get to where I want to, so I could place the new obsidian portal. So I'm gonna just head back through here. Hopefully this goes back to spawn. And of course it goes back to spawn. Row of froze on opening. This is interesting. These diagonals are there, but you don't see them right away. Yeah. Okay, now I want to showcase this. You've already seen this, but it's like, no more bookshelves are required. Further ones will be removed. I don't know why people are ignoring this. They put up more. I've had to tear them down twice. Oh, look at this. Nothing is loading. I've got low ping for some reason, or high ping, or whatever it is. The heck? Oh. Evening to Count Kiro. What is going on here? There we go. Okay, it's loading now. Everybody's got a low ping. What is this? Let's look her up. Forge TPS 20. No, that's not the problem then. See, now it's diagonal. Nothing. We haven't changed too much around here. Big old base sign. Somebody using a darker basalt. And some of this. It's very interesting. It's very well done. They want me to use basalt for something else. We'll get to that in a minute. It is a problem to keep this thing going with all that. Okay, we're done. We're done here. Now, oh yes, you've been convicted of a crime. You go in here, correctional facility. You know about that, or you're not yet convicted of a crime, but eventually you do get convicted of the crime, and then you eventually get sentenced to jail. Now we had it upstairs. That's the only thing I've done upstairs, is I fixed the upstairs courtroom. The courtroom's not finished, obviously, but I've changed this out because originally there was something else up there, and now I've changed it. So this has a very, very nice set of skylights. This is the way I wanted it. But what happens when you are given capital punishment? How is it to be carried out when all we have downstairs are jail cells? Well, we have a new thing here called the gallows. And it takes you to this corridor. Now, if you take this corridor over here, that goes up to where we just were a minute ago. And that's where this goes now. It says entertainments. You're going to say, oh, blood and circuses, or maybe bread and circuses. Well, no, it's not the same thing, because it's this way. taking us to a statue of what is that green dot? I'm not too familiar with what the skin is based on for Taco Redneck. It's a really cool skin. It's one of the few skins on the server that's much better than mine. But of course, mine is so complicated that it would take him hours, he said, to make a skin based on mine. And I understand that. That's why I don't make one of my own, obviously. It's not impossible. It's just weird. And down here, well, it starts with these laboratory blocks inside a small pyramid, another statue of Taco, and this grandiose thing, which has been built and is really cool. And I spent like a day and a half working on it. And it's not done, obviously, because we torched everything up, but we're still getting slimes everywhere. Because there are slime chunks. I tried everything I could to do stuff about the slime chunks, and it's just not going anywhere. We're gonna have to put something on here to prevent it from being a problem. And it won't be a problem when we're done with it. Until then, however, I gotta fight these slimes. And I want to fight the slimes because get some slime blocks. And having fought the slime blocks, having gotten the slime blocks from the slimes, I could then make myself a rail duplicator and I could start working on my rail duplication. Okay. Most of this is being done in creative mode, by the way, because there's just no way that I'm going to build in town in survival. It would look terrible. As you can see, we got these nice rounded columns. I've even put slices. Yeah, slices on there. And it goes all the way up there where we got some nice lighting, and then we got those things. You'll remember Mental Block Season 2, or Mental Block Z Season 2, pardon me. This pyramid is nice because we've finally got a double slice block, but you can see it doesn't work over there in the corner, but it does work, and it's workable anyway. It just doesn't look perfect. Okay, so yeah, we've also got those which block off the rest of it because we don't need to have columns everywhere. That would make it very difficult, and it would have taken me forever to make all the columns. Over here, the gallows. This is Taco's area, although I created the nether brick dark red like this so as to have a space for the audience. This is the audience space, and then over here is the actual gallows. Yes, remember this guy? No, I don't. From last season was a very bad boy. And here, the magnificent guillotine. In fact, let's take a screenshot of that. Yeah. Does it work? I don't see the button to press. Debarked logs, nice. They wanted to work with debarked logs. I added debarked logs to the server. I'm always adding things to the server. We're going to have a big mod pack pretty soon. It's got to be a small mod pack. It really does. Anyway, this is ready. I don't know if it works. Can't lay down in it. It doesn't function like a bed. And I got to eat food. Oh! It does work like a bed. Yikes! Electric shock! Okay, yeah, these not slabs but covers are being placed so things will not spawn on them, and eventually we'll have it all over the place. And until then, it's a free slime farm. Hi! And you can't jump over it because it's a very small cover. Over here... Well, how did he get in? I think they could jump over him. An electric chair! It does work. I tried it out earlier. Okay, you. Oh, boy. Really takes out a lot on you when you're busy with all this. Okay, and we're also working on a racetrack for the outer edge. I just realized I don't have a means of getting up into the racetrack area. But the point is... Okay, we got the same kind of blocks over there for the wall. I like that block for the wall. Then we got the Zelda blocks. They're actually called Zelda blocks. And we got blue button lighting for that wall. Then we got some kind of dark obsidian, void stone or something like that. Japanese glass panels, and behind it, red nether brick. Then we got just some kind of block. It's not that important, and more Zelda stuff. This has been very carefully calculated. I also had to walk around this place like crazy to make sure that the floor pattern didn't have any swastikas in it. A very strange result. Now I'm gonna go over here. I think it's faster on the ground over here. It's where I'm keeping my not multiplayer, creative mode stuff for when I'm moving stuff. These are what I use. These four here are what I use for when I'm making pathways underground. That's for the wall. I don't know what that's for. And some of my recipes and stuff. This stuff is going to be moved out eventually. Now that looks like a circle, but that's my racetrack. I've decided to set up a certain height and see if that height is good enough for the edges. And then the basalt. We've voted on which one it would be, in the basalt one, hands down the winner, and it's going to go out there. And we're also, not only we're going to make a track, but I'd like to also have some stands in at least one of the turns. Oh, is it daytime? Oh yeah, look, it's daytime. Looks weird when you're down here and you don't see the whole place. I should have made it so that it wouldn't be any larger than 8 chunks away, so it's no bigger than the 9 chunk by 9 chunk area. But I got a little carried away. This is directly beneath the city. Yeah, that's where I want the finish line to be, right there. And I also want it to open up, and we'll have a place to... I want to set up command block or a set of command blocks or something where it's going to place the cars that will be used. And only there will we be placing the cars. And I hope I could get them colored and stuff like that. Anyway, once all that's done, then we could set up every time we want to do one of these. And voila, we are done here. Another secret exit, besides the two, those I showed you, go straight up and... Yeah. Yep. What else? Well, you see, now I gotta go back. Now I gotta go back on foot. Now I gotta go back on foot because... Excuse me. Oh, yes, how can I help you? I want to talk to a lawyer. Is there a lawyer in this place? Oh, no, I'm sorry. There's no lawyers. We don't have any lawyers yet in the place. We don't even have a judge yet. I don't think you could really go through if you were planning on suing somebody. Well, that's really too bad. I was really hoping to talk to somebody because I have a problem. They want me to pay something, and I don't think I owe any interest, and they say I do. And it's an adjudication or a dispute that's going to need some kind of resolution. And I thought, can I just simply not pay if there is no legal system? What do you mean there's no legal system? Of course there's a legal system. We're police, aren't we? I mean, look at these nice shiny uniforms. I mean, these don't come cheap. We have to pay a lot for these uniforms, and it comes out of taxes. Don't you pay your taxes? Don't you love your country? Whatever country this actually is. Well, yeah, but I do, but it's... Well, you better shape up. You better shape up because the law is on your tail, and if you make any further mistakes, you will be in serious trouble. Do you understand me? Serious trouble. Now, get out of here. But I need help. I came here for help. I really need help. Out! Out, I say! Out! Out! Do you want me to call the police on you? Which is me? Alright, I'm going. There's no point in being that way about it. Oh. Well, it's bad news day. Today, I'm not getting any help with this problem. I need to know how much... Look at this. It still does this. Oh yes, turn on anti-aliasing. Oh yeah, I want to turn on anti-aliasing. Make my computer go slower. Yeah, really great. Okay, well, I want to pay off whatever the, you know, just in the interest of fairness and in the interest of being a good neighbor, I'm willing to pay off the amount of the interest. But how much is it? Is it like another 10 iron? You know, what is it are we talking about here? I'd like to know. You let me know. Somebody else do a video in which, you know, assuming Taco is involved in this, since it's his builds that are being used against me, then Taco should do a video in which he tells me how much the amount is that I supposedly owe him. I'll be looking for your video, Taco. A big one that says Bandicam on the top of it. All right, enough about that. And what's this? What is this, a Kuro poster that went bad? The heck happened? It all faded. I can almost make out details in it. And Kube. But you shop at the Kube and you say hi. Hi, Kube. You go up the escalator in Kube. And you walk around the place in Kube. And you jump on top of blocks if you can in Kube. And you have some really exciting adventures of parkouring here in Kube. But there is nothing to buy because we are sad in Kube. And now we are done in Kube. And now we have... You have entered Inept. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Inept. Here we provide you ramp. You go up ramp and you enter the building. You look at ceiling which is not finished. Ah, Inept is good store. It's very good store. If you want to buy anything, you look in chest and chest is empty and too bad, fuck you. And we hope to see you again in Inept, where you are what you buy. What's this? Loading dock? Interesting. He was really upset that he had to put both of these on the same property. I could just tell. And the thing is, you know, why not have a second floor? You know, have a second floor. All right. Yeah, once again, he's building up here. Let's build something over here and take up somebody else's property. Oh, yeah, that's going to make property values go way up around here. It's bad enough you got to build with stuff that's just messing everything up. All right, enough about that. I got to get back to my stuff because I got to place. I got to come back and I got to place the obsidian portal at my end. And I got to calculate that stuff. Regardless, this. Dark Food Industries. I've heard them all before. Dark Food Industries. Yes, Regius is a vampire now. Oh yeah, there's some really quality role playing here. Let's just tell people he's a vampire on the side of the building. This has adventure map written all over it. It's like college ditch day where they have one of those things where they put up these pranks everywhere. You're supposed to solve puzzles and stuff. I forgot if it was MIT or Caltech. I didn't go to either, so I don't care. Look at that spruce tree. Isn't it such a beautiful spruce tree? I'm not going to ask how Kiro is doing. Kiro is doing very well. Apart from Kiro being a little irresponsible for not taking down the signs, are you a litterer? Are you? Dog? Lassie. Doesn't look anything like Lassie. Why am I here? I gotta get going. Sun going down. I gotta get back. Without a car. Now I have to ask, since I'm going back this way and it doesn't say that there's a toll to pay, let me point this out. There is no toll to pay going back, because look at it. It doesn't say pay toll 10 cents or $10 or whatever it is. It doesn't say anything, so there is no payment for the toll going this direction. Once again, it's time to get yourself into a dangerous situation. I've got to go all the way to 64 this direction. I just know I'm gonna fall off. He just knows he's gonna fall off because with 2 or 3 people on, this happens all the time. I have fallen off before. I can fall off again. I'm going to where? 64? Nope. It's hard to do this with the... I'm just not used to doing it, I mean. This time I'm getting 2 blocks per block mined out. That's good. What have they done over here? Well, that's no good. I think I just busted over somebody else's area. Well, hey, we got here. Okay, so we got to go to 59. It's that way. It can't be that way. It can't be that way. It's got to be that way. That is weird. All right, whoop. Yeah, people already digging tunnels and things. Alright, so 64. It's here. We go to 59. Busted through to here. And it's not impossible to get this thing built, but it's going to be a little difficult. So 59, is it? Oh, so that tells me there's a car being summoned. Not necessarily a good thing, I can tell you. Okay, so this is 58, so that'll be 59. Wrong button. There we go. And we'll make a little room for this place. Not that big of a deal. We'll build the room out of sterner stuff later on. But for now, just to show that we could get back is all I need to do. And we are indeed back. Thus proving that it works again. Well, this is interesting. We fought the Ender Dragon before we went into the Nether. But we are now in the Nether. We now have some netherrack, which we can now turn into some stuff we don't need, as we don't need anything, really. What I want to focus on next is I want to focus on digging all the way up and all the way down into the more dangerous areas of the world. Oh, and add one of these to the total here. Bloop. I don't know if I'll ever get this thing working, because this thing has to have something there. That's not going to be where it sorts out. I want to sort out the daily junk, you know. I don't know how we're going to do sorting. Sorting worked so much better in Buildcraft, is all I can say. But the pipes are incompatible, and the pipes are no good in many ways. So we got to do a lot of digging here, and also digging down, and also digging up, or not pillaring, laddering up, and we got trees to do that with. And so, until the car thing is resolved, we'll see you next time. And remember, kids, always make sure you pay off your debts. Unless, of course, they're messing with you, in which case, fight the power!